3 years ago, I started my very own cold email agency from scratch and scaled it to $100,000 in monthly revenue. And now, inside my program Client Ascension, I consult other businesses on how to scale with cold email as well. Also, I started a software 4 months ago called ListKit that has also gone from $0 to $110,000 in MRR, primarily through cold email as an acquisition channel. This video is going to be a complete A to Z course on how to do cold email marketing to scale your business, sign more clients, grow your revenue. This is going to be a long video, so sit down, buckle in, grab some popcorn, grab a notepad, and let's get into this absolute masterclass of a video. Before we dive into any of the technicalities of cold email, I want to go over a few mindset things with you guys that you need to understand before you even touch a cold email script or a list of leads, because everybody messes this up. They think cold email is some fast action, get rich overnight scheme where you can just generate leads on day one, on your first attempt, which is not the case. First and foremost, patience is a virtue with cold email, because sometimes in month number one, the strategy that you go to market with your copy and your targeting does not work. You pitch an angle, it falls flat, you don't get any responses, and some people right here write it off completely and never attempt cold email again. The people that keep going and iterate and test new offers and test new copy and test new audiences are the ones that wind up winning. Can it work on the first try? Yes. Does it always work on the first try? Absolutely not. I've had clients and students that took 3 to 4 months to crack the code with cold email, all because they kept iterating, they didn't give up, and they landed on a strategy that once they found it was printing calls, was closing them more deals, and they were scaling. Because once you find that one winning strategy, it becomes a math equation. But you need to get through the learning curve where you're trying to find your ICP, you're trying to write your scripts properly, you're trying to have the right offer. Time is in your favor with cold email. Number 2, it's a volume game. Some people will say, I've only sent 1,000 emails and it's not working. What is wrong? I'm going to say, what's wrong is you haven't given it a fair shot. You have to send thousands of emails every single month to see results with cold email. How many emails have we sent at ListKit and Client Ascension? Hundreds of thousands, if not millions of prospects have been contacted by us. That's how we got our 2 Comma Club award. That is how we scaled a SaaS to 100K a month. Volume mitigates everything else with cold email. If you just send enough emails, you will get results. The third thing, you have to sell something that people want to buy. That means if you're pitching SEO to lawyers, don't sell them backlinks, pitch them more divorce cases, more alimony cases, personal injury cases without spending any money on TV ads or billboards. All of a sudden, you're speaking the law firm's language and they're going to want to talk to you. If you reach out to a plumber and say, hey bro, I can get you more toilet repairs, I can get you more pipe drainages, all of a sudden they're interested. You're speaking their language. So those are the core principles of cold email that you have to take into account throughout this video. The very first thing that you have to iron out before you scrape a single list is you have to have a good offer. The way I like to look at it is there's 3 layers of offers that you can possibly have in the marketplace. The very first type of offer is proprietary. And this is the golden spot you want to be with an offer. What do these look like? Things like podcast placement, speaking engagements, YouTube, organic content creation. For a while, short form video content, scripting, and editing was proprietary. These are offers that are so new to the game that they're attractive to businesses. Yes, things like organic content creation is tough to crack because not a lot of people know how to do it. Podcast placement is an offer that anybody can crack because it's easy. You're just reaching out to podcast hosts. But if your offer is proprietary, you have it on easy mode. You can get away with saying, we can get you on 10 podcasts per month. We can add 1K subs to your YouTube channel each month with our video editing strategy. The biggest proprietary offer I've seen in recent months is this guy that makes custom branded cigars and cigar boxes. He made them for Client Ascension. They came out beautiful. Nobody's offering custom branded cigar wrappers and cigar boxes. Nobody can enter this marketplace because you have to have a cigar license and a manufacturer and all that stuff. You can get away with literally saying we can create custom branded cigars for you. If you're in a proprietary offer level, you're completely fine. You're going to have really good results with cold email. But if you are not in the proprietary level, do not get discouraged. You just have to get a little creative with it. Layer 2, saturated. Layer 2 offers are saturated, but they are not completely out of the game yet. These are things like cold email, lead gen, ghostwriting, TikTok content, TikTok ads, UGC. There's a lot of players in the game, but they're still extremely valuable services with a very clear ROI, a very clear outcome. Cold email lead gen, I can get you 5 to 10 calls. Ghostwriting, I can help you sign 2 clients and add 10K a month to your business through Twitter ghostwriting. These offers are saturated, and the way that you can deal deal with saturated offers is having some kind of guarantee behind it, because everybody is pitching these same people on these same things with the same services, with the same case studies. It becomes almost impossible for you to stand out. You can stand out with the guarantee, saying something like, I can add 10K followers to your Twitter account in 90 days, 100% guaranteed. Why can you say this? Because you're good at what you do and you can get results, but you have to stand out, so you pitch a guarantee in your offer to get people interested. I can get you 1 million views on TikTok in the next 90 days, fully guaranteed, or your money back. And then layer 3, we have fully commoditized, which means that you have to stand out even further than layer 2. Things like email marketing for e-com, web design, SEO. There's so many people pitching these things at this point, and you're competing with Upwork VAs, Fiverr VAs, that you have to give free value up front and prove to the person on the other end why you're a good fit to work with them. How do you provide free value up front? You literally don't even offer them your services. You offer them value in your cold email. Not even saying what you can get them. You're literally just saying, I was checking out company names, website, and noticed a few issues with your checkout page. Mind if I share a quick video explaining how to fix it? You have to sell yourself as a service before you sell your actual service. You have to show the person on the other end why they should even care about you. I was checking out companies' welcome emails and noticed a few things that are likely hurting your conversions. I redesigned your welcome email to optimize it for conversions. Mind if I share it with you here? Or you can be a savage and go for things like, I can build you an optimized website to attract more customers to your business. Are you open to discussing further over a coffee at XYZ Cafe on Main Street? If you want to be a savage, you can stand out really easily. Meet somebody in your city in person, sell them a 10K website face to face, be an OG, be a savage. This will help you stand out. Or really speak their language to the point where you're like, I can get you 15 contested divorce cases on your desk each month without spending money on billboards or TV ads. These take the highest amount of brain power and thought and ideation and innovation in the game to get results, but be smart about it. This is going to take the most work, but it can be the biggest payoff, because web design can be a 20K deal. SEO is the most sticky offer in the game. You're never going to churn your client. Email marketing for e-com. A lot of our students in Client Ascension are scaling like crazy because they have a really good email marketing offer. So now you have your offer ironed out. Now you have to figure out, who do I target? Here's how to clearly identify your client profile. Brought to you by my partner Andre, founder at Listkit and Client Ascension. He made this beautiful Gamma doc for you people, which you can find in the comments below. An ideal client profile is basically the type of person that you want to reach out to, the dream customer that you have in mind that you can get results with, that you want to work with, that makes you happy working with. So how do you figure out what your client profile is? Sit down and ask yourself, what industry do they lie in? HVAC, plumbing, SaaS, agency, coaching, consulting, e-com. What technologies do they use? What can you reference in your cold emails to say, hey, I noticed you use Klaviyo for email marketing. Hey, I noticed your website's hosted on Webflow. Hey, I noticed you use Listkit for your data. Where are they located? Are they in my state? Are they in America? Are they overseas? What can I say in my scripts that'll help me say, hey, I work with Austin, Texas-based startups? If you can get this location specificity down, it's going to boost your cold email results. How many employees are at the business? Are you working with small marketing agencies, 1 to 10 employees, to help them really scale? Are you working with established e-com brands, 100 plus employees, to get them more results than they're already getting? Do you have a high ticket item that only people above 50 employees can afford? Figure out how many employees your dream customer has at their business and filter based on that, because you cannot accurately filter based on revenue. It just isn't a reality. Private companies don't disclose revenue. Focus on employee counts. And then finally, what keywords do they have? When you build a search inside Listkit, we pull from their LinkedIn description. So if you're working with divorce attorneys, you want to specify in your keyword divorce attorney, divorce law firm, divorce laws, because this is going to filter our database. On the people side, we want to make sure we have the right job titles down. Am I working with CEOs? Am I working with CMOs? Am I working with massive companies and their SDRs? Am I working with head of HR? Figure out, because the chief operating officer doesn't care about YouTube content. The chief marketing officer doesn't care about operational automations that you can build for them on the back end with Airtable. You could have the right company nailed down 100%, but if you have the wrong person within the company, it's going to ruin your entire campaign. Once you have this down, you move over to Listkit and you build your search based on those exact questions you just answered. So like industries, I just said I want to target law firms, so law practice with the keyword divorce, family law, divorce attorney, and you're going to get a list of a lot of law firms that you can reach out to. But now we don't want to reach out to a retired partner or the cashier at the company. We want to reach out to partner, attorney, CEO, founder, owner. All of a sudden, we have a list of 47,000 people who are decision makers at family law firms in Florida, Texas, Georgia, South Carolina. And if you go to the data visualization chart here in ListKit, you're going to be left with a really refined list of people. So now when you get your list, you can say, hey, notice you're one of the top family law firms in all of Georgia. I can get you more divorce cases in Atlanta with my divorce case growth system. You can get so specific with your messaging, with your offer, that you can't do when you don't have a really specific ICP like you see here. So if you're on ListKit, you would do, oh, I want one person per company. I want to redeem 1,000 credits to start with a test, and you're going to get your CSV file in your email inbox. And by now, you have your leads based on your ICP. Your offer is ready to go. What next? Now you have to buy your domains. We recommend using Outlook for your domain. So here is a complete SOP, 12 pages long, of exactly how to buy domains using Porkbun, setting up the DNS records, setting up the DKIM, the DMARC, and exactly how to set it up, buy the domains, get everything configured, send them over to your sending tool, and get literally everything ready to go to launch campaigns. You need to buy burner domains. Let's say I own ClientAscension.com. I wouldn't send cold emails from ClientAscension.com. It's going to burn out my main domain. My client emails are going to go to spam. My internal emails are going to go to spam. It's not going to be good. Instead, what you're going to do is with this SOP, buy domains like Get Client Ascension, Go Client Ascension, Try Client Ascension, Use Client Ascension, a bunch of burner domains that are going to send out cold emails on your behalf of your business. Think of them like pawns on a chessboard. You want to protect your queen and your king. You use the pawns to move them around the board and send the emails. So you want to follow this SOP step by step to get your domain set up, and this SOP shows you exactly what to do. It's in the description of this video as well. My advice to you, if you want to set up like 50 to 100 domains and really pump out some volume, set them up live on video and hand it off to a VA on Fiverr, hand it off to a VA on Upwork, find someone on Twitter to do this for you. When it comes to running cold emails, if your offer is proprietary, it's pretty simple. If it's commoditized, you're going to have to get pretty creative. But I want to show you 4 different buckets that you can fall with your cold email to get results. Bucket number 1, Trojan Horse Loom video. This is the tried and true, probably the best way of all time to get responses. It's the most time intensive because you have to make videos for people on the back end. But on the front end, this gets a shit ton of replies. So here's how you do it. We're basically saying like, hey, I found something about your business that could be improved. Mind if I share a video explaining how to fix it? For example, I opted into company's email list and noticed a few things with your copy that could be hurting your conversions. I recorded a quick video breaking down the causes and how to fix them. Mind if I send it over? I was checking out company's website and noticed a few things that may be leaving a bad first impression on potential customers. That's kind of the Trojan horse, where you can see something on the front end of somebody's business, their website, their Instagram content, their ads, their short form videos, whatever you can see as a front facing consumer, you can call it out in a cold email script, and you can use the Trojan horse Loom video to say, hey, XYZ is probably hurting your conversions. I made a video explaining how to fix it. Mind if I share it? Bucket number 2 is the guarantee. If you have a saturated offer, you want to come hard with a guarantee, saying something like, noticed you're the founder at Client Ascension. We can get you 3 new high ticket clients each month, 100% guaranteed, using a YouTube organic content system. If you use a guarantee in your email, it is going to bolster your responses significantly, because if somebody doesn't know you and they don't trust you yet, they're like, what is the downside of me working with this person? If you have an offer that is commoditized, there's a lot of people doing it, you want to hit them with a guarantee. As the founder of Nike, I'm sure you're looking to make your products go viral on TikTok. We can get you 1 million TikTok views in the next 90 days, 100% guaranteed, or you don't pay. Are you looking to expand your organic reach in 2024? Bucket number 3, what I like to call the past experience. Let's say Client Ascension is the case study and you helped us sign 10 clients. You could say, notice you're the founder of XYZ coaching program. We just helped Client Ascension coaching program just like yours sign 5 high ticket students for their program in the last month from organic YouTube content. Open to learning how we can do the same for you. So you can see how the past experience kind of takes the place of a guarantee, because you want to be able to substantiate what you can accomplish for them. But the one that a lot of people miss, and the one that I've been preaching a lot lately, is if you or your client have some really strong past experience working a 9 to 5, working in a crazy enterprise, working as an SDR at a company, you want to sell this experience in a cold email. Here's an example. Saw you're in charge charge of sales at Client Ascension. I spent 6 years as the sales manager at ZoomInfo, and I grew the team from 2 SDRs to 50 AEs and 100 SDRs during my time there. We also grew from 10K to 1 million in monthly sales, all coming from the team I built. Now I consult with businesses like yours on how to grow their sales team effectively. Are you by any chance looking to grow your sales team in 2024? I've talked to people and they're like, yeah, I don't really have much experience in the agency space. I just like worked at ZoomInfo and generated $8 million in revenue. It's like, that is the angle right there. Why are you discounting that just because you didn't work for yourself, that this is not a real angle that you can use? Someone else was like, oh, I used to teach at Harvard this exact subject matter. Say that in the email. Use your unique experience in your angles. It works extremely well and you need to rely on it. And the very last thing I want to go over is free value. Curious, are you in the market for a new email marketing partner in 2024? If so, let me know if you'd be open to having me design a full 10 email welcome series you can send to your list, all at no charge. I'm confident I can outperform your current agency. I'm willing to do free work to prove myself. Let me know if you'd be interested. In some cases, for example, email marketing, SEO, a lot of these guys have existing partners, existing agencies. If you can be like confident enough in yourself and be bold enough to say, are you in the market for a new marketing partner? Literally let me know if you want me to design a welcome flow, write a blog, do a backlink audit. If I outperform your existing agency, I deserve your business. This is going to work extremely well for some of those saturated and commoditized offers. If you can give away a bit of free work, I guarantee you this is going to work like a charm. Let's do one more bucket for local approach. Noticed you're the top family law firm in Tampa. I can put 15 more alimony cases on your desk each month, all without spending a penny on paid ads or billboards. Are you, by any chance, taking on more cases right now? If it's a local business where you can call out the location, name the specific service they offer, pitch it in an email. Follow-ups, people overcomplicate this so much. Literally just say following up here about, and then copy the angle from email 1, paste it, put it in the proper grammar, case study, guarantee, open to learning more. Once you have the first angle written, the rest of your sequence should be modeled off of this, because I like to call it the billboard philosophy. When you see a billboard, the copy doesn't change, but it takes you 5 times of seeing it to resonate with it. Same thing with cold email. I recorded a quick video explaining, copy this exact syntax, paste it again, mind if I share it here. Like, you want to just reiterate the exact same language over and over again until they resonate with it. You don't want to switch it up. You want to keep the KPI in line throughout the entire thing. That's how you're going to get people to respond. Now we're inside Smart Lead. This is the sending tool we use for all of our campaigns. We go to Add Campaign, upload a CSV file. With ListKit, we import directly into Smart Lead. You can literally integrate your ListKit and your Smart Lead API and send leads from ListKit to Smart Lead. Makes this process extremely easy. But if not, find your CSV from ListKit, put it into Smart Lead, upload it, save this. Make sure that the CSV fields actually map, so the email is email, name is first name, because if you use a text replacement and this doesn't match up, it's going to mess up the text replacements. Once you have the leads in there, now you upload your copy from your Google Doc and put it in here. When you want to add variants to the campaign, you're going to click add variant, add variant, add variant. Upload your A, B, C, and D testing to here with the subject line. I typically do quick question is my bread and butter. This works like a charm. Or you can do company name X, client Ascension, intro. Or you can do 5 high ticket clients each month, guaranteed. You want your subject line to be punchy. State the outcome in your subject line, but don't make it like with TikTok ads and UGC. If you make your subjects too long, they're just not going to hit. It's going to be a detriment to your open rates. Now we want to set up the actual sequence, which means you want to add in a step. 4 days after email 1, you send out email 2. And this is where you go into the next part of your copy, following up about X, then add a variant. Leave the subject line blank, because if you leave the subject line blank in your follow-ups, it's going to thread the previous subject line and it'll look like RE. So it's like, oh, there's an open conversation here. Let me open this. It's kind of a sneaky good way to get prospects to open your stuff. And then email 3 comes 3 days after email 2. I recorded a quick video explaining X, add variant, same thing as the other one. Add a step. 5 days after email 3 comes email 4, copy. And then 21 full days after email 4, you put in your 5th and final step. Would now be a better time to discuss benefit. Your communication would be appreciated either way. And now you just want to select what campaign it is you want to do New York as your time zone, most likely. Save, and then final review. And once your stuff is set up, you can click launch and it's going to go. So a few technical things on the actual setup side of things. With your domains, you want to make sure that you have a daily limit of 20 at the max. The way you do that is you check off the boxes, bulk update, and you go to total number of messages per day, 20. If you want to put a signature in, you can do thanks, Christian Bonnier, founder at Client Ascension. Let's chat and hyperlink your Calendly, insert link. And then if you want to do an unsubscribe, you can do an unsubscribe with a hyperlink to whatever you want to do there. I'll drop the link to what you want to do for the unsubscribe in the description of this video so you can link it. You don't want to say reply to this email if you'd like to opt out, because that just makes it look robotic. Make sure that your reputation's on point. Make sure your warm-up is going. And the very last thing I want to go over in this video is how do you manage the responses that you get. You have to follow up with people. You have to send out follow-up messages and inbox management. The way that I like to do it is I'll go into SmartLead. I will manage the responses from this master inbox within SmartLead. And then for a double check, I will go into every single email inbox and just do a quick check of the inbox once a day. If you have 20 inboxes, this might take you 20 minutes to go through every single inbox one at a time. It's going to take you more time if your campaigns are working. I got this reply. Please send me the sample. It'll literally mark it off for you. Interested, out of office, interested, and you can just go right from here and answer. So it's really simple to do within SmartLead. And then as a fail-safe, go into your actual Outlook inboxes, look this up manually, and make sure that you're not missing anything. If you want to automate the responses, you can do that with subsequences. In SmartLead, you can set up a subsequence where whenever somebody receives a tag, they get enrolled in a subsequence, which is like an automated set of messages that you can send to somebody. I don't recommend this unless it's a very systemized approach, because a lot of the times the objections that you get are going to have to require a manual response. I'm also going to link an inbox management thread down below for my Twitter, going over how to handle the pricing objection, who is the best person at this company objection, and a few key objections that you're going to see in the inbox. Honestly, you could probably take everything I just showed you in this video, turn around, spin up a cold email campaign, and book your first meeting, close your first deal, and you'll never have to worry about where your next client is coming from. But the truth is, you saw everything I went through in this video. There is a lot that goes into getting results from cold email. What happens if your domains tank? What happens if your copy's not working? What happens if your list isn't accurate? You have to make sure that your copy resonates, your list is on point, your inbox management is on point, how to hire somebody to do the inbox management for you, how to record a Loom video, how to follow up on the Loom video, how to close a deal from the actual call that you booked from cold email. No one wants to talk about this. If you make a mistake at any one of these stages, it's not going to work. If you want to have direct guidance from myself and my partners and our team at Client Ascension, we will show you how to add $10,000 in revenue to your business using cold email in the next 6 months, fully guaranteed. The first link in the description is to Client Ascension. If you saw everything in this video, you see how valuable cold email is for your business, and you just want help, book a call with our team. We'll see if it's a good fit. If you made it to the end, you're a real G. Thank you for watching. Be sure to drop a like. Be sure to subscribe to the channel. And if you choose to join Client Ascension, I will see you on a one-on-one onboarding call to write your copy, write your cold email scripts, get your campaigns ready to go. Before I leave, if you want proof on how this system works, click on this video to watch an interview with one of my Client Ascension clients about how they made 200 grand with cold email in 90 days. I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.